Hello everyone, welcome back. It's early May 2024 here in Zone 5 in Western New York, and so I thought I'd make a video about hardening off our citrus trees for the growing season, as well as our tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, and all that for the garden. So the first thing I'll mention is you can see I have them tucked in under these two large lilacs. Now, these have already leafed out more in the 2 days since I recorded the video. And so what that does is it allows the plants to have a dappled kind of sunlight, a filtered sunlight that they get. They're pretty much in the shade, I would say like 90% of the time. That's important because in your house, even with bright grow lights, that's only a fraction of the brightness of the sunlight outside, even on a cloudy day. And so you need an acclimation period for your plants to kind of get used to what is going to be a much brighter environment. So if you give them a couple weeks, I'd say like 2 weeks in a sort of filtered sunlight, maybe it's a covered deck, that would work, or a porch. Maybe it's the north side of a garage or a building. North side because the angle of the sun will make that be in the shade for most of the time. That will give your plants a little bit of a chance to kind of acclimate to the outdoors, to be ready for some wind, some rain, but mostly the sun, and then they're ready to go into the wide open in your garden where it's more full sun and more exposed to wind and rain and everything like that. So that's a really important thing, and that's kind of the reason why you harden off seedlings. Now, that's how I do it. There is no really intermediate step. They stay here, they get that dappled sun, they're protected from the harshest parts of the wind, but they get a little breeze, obviously. They get the rain, but not the harshest rain because they're also kind of protected. And after about 2 weeks, they're about as ready as they're ever going to be. So that's really all there is to it. You don't have to overthink it. You can do a lot of other things, but I find that just this works really well. And if you're someone who's busy, doesn't have a lot of time to be moving around with the plants, like moving them to different regions where you're increasing the sun or anything, this seems to work just fine for us. So it's a method you might want to try. The other thing is keep your nighttime temperatures above 40 degrees at a low because then you avoid frost. So that's the other tip, nothing below 40. So that's really all there is to it. I hope you found this helpful, and we hope to see you again soon.